We're in City Heights, neighborhood outside of San Diego. Houses out here. The ones that are selling for kind of in that $600,000, $650,000 range. I want to talk about why some of these houses out here are just not selling. And a lot of people are out here kind of walking around and seeing this area. And it's kind of mixed, it's kind of a mixed area. You might see a homeless guy go by. You might see a family walk by. I just saw a guy pushing an ice cream cart. So this area right here is, it got some stuff going for it. All right, it's got proximity to San Diego. A lot of people live here for that. What it doesn't have, and I've noticed these houses don't have, is any parking. There's no parking, no driveways really. Some of them do, this one and this one, but all the ones on this road over here do not. So I guess these people park on the road. Looks like the whole road has cars. I could swing you around here. Looks like most people are picking the road as their parking spot. So I want to talk about why homes aren't selling in this area and why 20% of the homes are having to have a price break or a price drop. All right, so these homes, a lot of them were built in like the 40s, the late 40s, 50s. And you can always tell because not this home right here, but some of these on these roads, they have that little foundation gap on the home where you'll see like a little vent. It's got an elevated foundation. So a lot of times what you'll see is you'll see, people that are interested in these homes and they're wondering why they can't get financing for them. All right, let's move you around here, shoot you down here as well. So the reason that these homes are very problematic in getting financing, guys, is because a lot of times the structure underneath what you're seeing in that home is the wood and the materials have over time responded to the elements. Okay, and all that means is these things aren't built to last forever. This particular area of San Diego, like I said, right outside of downtown, City Heights, it's got a lot of these homes that people can't get financing for them. There's not a lot of room for investors to come in and buy these homes at $600K, put the necessary work into them to generate a profit. It just doesn't, this particular area doesn't yield those type of pricing metrics. If I go down that way and shoot down there, the homes get kind of in the $800,000 range because they're newer. They're built in the 70s. But as I go towards the city, these homes, they're not getting any offers. And if they're appropriately priced, they're selling. But a lot of them are sitting longer than the average days on market in San Diego. And the people that are trying to sell them, I don't think they're understanding that these roofs cost quite a bit of money to replace. These foundations, if you haven't done a home inspection, they haven't gone through, they're just trying to put it up on the market and sell it. And the buyers aren't running to these areas. So I think with this particular area, if we want to start seeing home volumes move again, what is it going to take? It's going to take price drops. It's going to take the homes that need this additional work to potentially drop the price. And it's going to have to be, you're going to have to be able to get a mortgage for them. If there's no, people in these areas typically are buying these homes with mortgage instruments. And if you can't get a mortgage for a home, you're really going to have to drop that price a lot lower for a cash buyer to come in because, cash buyers aren't coming in to buy these properties without making a substantial ROI. They're not going to come in here and buy these properties simply to make, 20, 30,000 on a flip. They're looking to make 75 to 150,000. And unless that's priced into these type homes, you're going to see these homes accumulate more days on market. And like I said, the San Diego market has been kind of slowing down recently. This particular area is sitting about 8 to 10 days longer for homes that are inappropriately priced. And on top of that, if you look down these streets, about 20% of all the homes that you are seeing have incurred a price drop just in the last month alone. So that's something to keep in mind as well, is that they're dropping the price and they're still sitting on the market. And like I said, there are homes selling in here on the market. And if you're coming in here as a savvy investor, you know, maybe you're walking door to door and talking with these people and asking these people, hey, you know, what can I do to, you know, buy your home or something like that, or sending them mail flyers, or any of these advertisements. And that's why a lot of times when you go off market, you'll see a lot of these homes in this area are closing for substantially less than you would see on the, you know, the public record on Zillow or something, where the median home price in this area is, like I said, it's around the $650, depending on if you're getting the newer homes, you're getting more into like the 800s. But these homes that we're looking at right here are kind of in that lower price point because they are older. They do not have parking. They do not have the ability to get financing. And if you can't get financing for the home, it's going to have to incur a major price drop. That way you can kind of start moving these properties, and we can start seeing these properties move a little bit more fluidly rather than accumulating 40 plus days on the market with absolutely no offers, no saves. We're seeing, like I said, some of these homes, if you look at them on Zillow, they've been on the market for 30, 40, 50, 60 days. They got like 20, 30 saves. The homes that are selling have multi-hundred saves. And this particular area, I wanted to kind of showcase, because I think prices in this particular area have to come down a little bit. I think these properties here are probably 15 to 20% overpriced, unless they have been completely refurbished, reorganized on the brought up to code and things like that. And a lot of them have not. They've just been kind of neglected over the years. They've had renters in here for years. A lot of these are multi-generational Prop 19 inheritances, where the property taxes in this area, a lot of these homes, like 60, 70% of them are they're paying property taxes on these homes as if they're worth 100K. So that leads into other issues like infrastructure. That's why these infrastructure around this area is not the best. And I think if you're in this area and you're trying to sell your house, kind of price that stuff in. Don't let just a realtor list the home for you. Price in an investment analysis. Do a comparative market analysis on what it's going to take to move this inventory. And if you guys are interested, reach out to me. We'll be heading over to other neighborhoods throughout the upcoming weeks, to kind of showcase what's going on. And we will talk to you very soon.